Hello, everybody. I am Nerea de la Riva, and I am the Arduino Education Portfolio Manager. As Fabio and Maximo were commenting before, education is really important for Arduino. So that's why today I want to share with you what is our vision of education and how do we share it with students and teachers from all around the world. Therefore, I think this is the last presentation of the day, so I will try to keep it short so you don't fall asleep. Okay. So we are a global team of people fully dedicated to education inside of Arduino. And our goal is to put the educator in the center of the picture, making them understand and find ways to bring technology into the classroom. How do we do it? That's a different question. We all know that giving technologies and educators, giving educators and students the technology is not enough. There are many other things we have to do on top of that. So what is what we are doing instead? We are developing the content, the tools, and the materials that help the students to use this technology in the classroom. Moreover, we are also training the educators so that they can feel comfortable when they are using technology in the classroom. And the way that we are doing it is by bringing cross-curriculum projects and programs that merge different subjects in order to make it engaging for the students so that they like it, that they enjoy when they are using it. I'll give you some examples. The first of them is this one here, where you are seeing this picture. Is actually the result of an experiment that we did in Spain some weeks ago. It's a group of students that they made their own satellites based on Arduino, and they launched them, and they measured different variables. So while doing this, they were learning about science, astrophysics, and of course technology. But this is not the only example we have today. Many of you might know about our CTC program, or Creative Technologies in the Classroom 101 program. This has been the first educational program that we have in Arduino. And it has all-comprehensive training and support for teachers. So we prepare them in advance. Now I want to go back. I need to go back. Yes. So we prepare them in advance. When they enter the program, we prepare them in advance, and then we support them when they are implementing the program in the classroom. All that is also supported for the online learning platform in which we allocate all the content that the students are going to be following. And we are also putting a lot of our efforts, and we strongly believe that what we really need to encourage is the group collaboration among the students, because maybe the technology in that box will be obsolete in some years. But we want the students to keep knowing how to communicate and how to work with others in order to achieve the results, right? So this is the main message. Another thing that I really wanted to highlight is that the CTC program, just in 2018, so last year, it has been adopted for more than 35,000 students globally. And we have been training 3,000, even more than 3,000 teachers so that they can bring it and they feel comfortable using it. So that's key. This program is being really, really successful for us. When coming to a different actually target or age group, last year during the Arduino Day, we launched our first program for the higher education community, which is called the Arduino Engineering Kit. And again, like all the educational programs we are creating, is all about cross-curriculum. In this case, what we are merging are the different core engineering concepts into the same project so that they can interact with each other. In this case, it's all being done through 3 hands-on projects that the students are going to experiment by themselves, build, design, and play with it afterwards. We have co-developed it together with MathWorks. And just in less than a year, the Arduino Engineering Kit has been adopted for more than 130 academic institutions from 60 different countries. So we want to take the opportunity today to actually thank all the people, in specific, all the students and all the teachers that trusted both Arduino and MathWorks when adopting this program, the engineering kit. So thank you very much. And I think this is super cool. This is how people use it. This is how people bring it into the classroom and all that, right? But the question today is like, what do we have this year? So what are you bringing new, right? So I want to give you a little bit of context. And in education, the most important month of the year is January. And that is because in January, there is an event that is called BET, that is celebrated in London, that is the biggest and the most important event globally for education. In that event, all the industry announce what is coming new and what are they going to be using that year, right? So this year, of course, we were there and we were announcing 3 different things, 3 different initiatives that we also want to share with you today. The first one is the Science Kit Physics Lab. This is the first kit we have done for middle school. So we are targeting, again, with approach-based learning, with a project-based learning approach and with the cross-curriculum methodology, we are approaching a younger audience and we are connecting all the content and making it align with NGSS and UK curriculum so that it can be integrated within the curricular classes. And the idea behind this kit is basically that they are going to be putting together some experiments and they are going to be able to read some variables, let's say, so temperature, light, different things, and they are going to see what is happening in the screen of their smartphone or tablet by using the Google Science Journal app. It is important we have actually developed this program together with Google, and we are so happy to say that today is going to be open for pre-order in our online store. So if you want to go check, it's open from today. And as you can see here, what we have done with this kit and what it makes it different from the others is that we have removed all the barrier with the electronics and the programming. They just open the box, they do some experiments, and they extract the conclusions right away. So it's like a super quick and easy way to get started, and they jump into the experiments right away. So this is one of the initiatives for the lower age group that we have announced at BET this year. The other one is the CTC Go. This one is the answer of, now I have done CTC 1 and 1, or now I have done whatever you had before for secondary school. What do I do next? So in secondary school, we have widened our portfolio. We have included CTC Go, which is the first multi-year, flexible, and modular approach to STEM classroom solutions. It is cross-curriculum, in case you didn't know. It is cross-curriculum, and we are having 20 lessons. In this case, it's also aligned with the NGSS and the UK curriculum and the 21st century skill. Of course, and once again, we are including training and support for educators so that they can use it safely and comfortable in the classroom. And something that is interesting is that what it makes it different is that the modularity aspect. So what you see there is the core module. That is the first step. That is the introduction. But that core module will be combined with multiple expansion packs about different topics, science, math, engineering, arts, robotics, IoT. There can be an expansion pack for whatever it is interesting. And that combining with this is going to allow the teachers to create their own STEM educational journey into the classroom, and that will answer their need in the classroom. You need this, you create this and that. You need a different thing, then you can pick up this and a different expansion pack, and you create a different learning path. So it is flexible and modular for them to create it in the way they want. And the third thing that we announced, but not less important, is the Arduino Certification program. So we have many users and many teachers asking us, like, how do I show or how can I prove that I'm actually proficient in Arduino? I want to test myself. So this is the answer. We have released the certification program for now, just the fundamentals part. The fundamental part is targeted to enthusiasts, educators, and professionals. And it is all about the theory behind the introduction to Arduino, the coding, and the electronics. And of course, since it is about the introduction, it is based on our Arduino starter kit. So these are the 3 different initiatives we announced it at BET. And before leaving, I would like to leave you with a couple of thoughts. The first one is that in Arduino Education, we are fully convinced that education is not only about sending kids to school and expecting them to come back home already trained. It is not about that. It is about bringing the different stakeholders into the picture and make an integration between families, governments, curriculum makers, schools, teachers. So it is about working all together in order to provide students with the best opportunities. And in fact, I'm really happy to say that most of our programs are the results of this. So for instance, CTC is the result of 4 years of collaboration with different academic institutions from all around the world. So we always try to do this when we are prototyping our new programs. And the second thing is that education is not only about kids. For example, Arduino is participating in a massive European project that is focused on educating the future manufacturing companies, workers, and owners. And finally, we have also identified, and we all know, that we never stop learning, or at least I do never stop learning. So we need to keep this in mind, and we have identified this need of educating the non-digital adult people so they can actually develop the skills as needed to become part of the current job market, because the job market changes super, super fast, and that is actually due to technology. So we need to catch up, and we need to be able to help them with that part, right? So that's why from now on, as Arduino, we also have this main priority, which is going to be helping these non-digital adults. So it's going to be a priority, and we will be working with it in the coming years. And that being said, I just wanted to say thank you very much to all of you. I hope you had a good day, and thank you for listening to me.